to another episode of Space Engines. And we're back at the building platform. So... okay, why is it doing this? And it stops. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, I have made a small program because one thing I've noticed that has been happening, I may have mentioned this before, is this thing is not currently running. I've just entered the world, and if I look in here, there's nothing going on. There would usually be a message showing that we are running. The screens hold the last thing that they were input, so there's no reason why they... well, the reason why they hold the inventory is because of that. So, anyway, so I'm not just going to have this problem for the mining drill. So the solution I have come up with is that I'm going to have to start all of these scripting blocks, programmable blocks, when the world starts. And the best way to do that is to use a timing block. Time up. So let's get a good tab for this. This will do. So, timing block. Programmable block. Oh, this already has the... oh, that's excellent. I think I'll use that one. So, what we need is... are we going to put it here? I think, why not? So we will get number 7. Plonk you there. Then we'll also go up here. And plonk you... which way do we want it? Yeah. Oh, interior plate. Okay. Let's put you on that, you on that, and... hey! So, the reason why I want a programmable block as well as a timer here is because, well, the usual solution for starting programmable blocks was timers. You just get the timer to periodically tap into the programmable block and set it off again. However, there was an update where you could make the programmable blocks run themselves, and that is what I'm wanting to do going forwards because it's more dynamic. So I only really want to use this timing block in order to start this programmable block, and then this one is going to search the entire grid for any blocks that I want it to start. So if I go to edit, I have written a start script. And the start script is just very simple. So in the main, what will happen is it will check whether it's been run before. If it's not been run, then it will go into start programmable blocks. In here, it will make a list of all of the blocks on the grid terminal system with this little exclamation mark start in the name. And then it'll go through each of them, try to run the block with the default argument, and then display which ones have ran, and then set has ran to true. So even if this gets called again within the same game session, then it'll not run this again repeatedly. So we'll just get called once at the start of the world loading. Check code. Compilation successful. Okay. So it hasn't run. Let's get this set up. So what we want is, we'll actually give this a name. Let's call it World Start Timer. And setup actions. We want World Start Timer. Start. And we also want, let's name this. And we will name you, okay. And yeah. And the delay we'll want is 1 second, so things start as quickly as we can. That's the lowest. That is the lowest. Okay. Setup actions and world. We've also got the programmable block. Run with default arguments. So it'll run. Sorry, it will run, and then it will run the programmable block. So it will start the timer for another second, and then run this. So constantly, the timer block will restart itself. Oh, run in a second, run in a second, run in a second. And every time it does run, it will also set off this block. And if we then... So it's not running now. Nothing in here. What we want to do is go... Start. Let's look in here. Did I miss it? I want to check that it is actually running. So... what I'm gonna do... I might turn the sound off. Hang on. Let's switch out. So... back in Visual Studio. I want to check that this has run. So what about... we actually keep this around. So blocks. We'll keep this around. And we'll ask whether they were running. Or each. So it's basically this loop again. I just want to echo it this time. Don't run it again. And bring it. And block dot is running. And this will just help us make sure that this is actually doing everything we wanted to do. So deploy and deploy. Let's go back to the game, Alt Tab, into Space Engineers. So let's go in here, edit, browse scripts, start script. Okay. I'm not seeing anything. Which could mean that... Okay. So as run should start out as false. Would mean it comes in here. Should get the blocks. The blocks should all be... Oh, there's nothing to run. I'm an idiot. Okay, yes. Okay. So back into the game. Yeah, here we go. So, what I need to do is make a block for it to run. How we do that is we need this one to do start. As soon as I go out here, 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Oh yes, we need to restart that script because that wasn't named that at the very beginning when this ran. So, okay, Let's edit it and go again. There we go. There we go. Running false. Oh. Huh. It's running again, but its running doesn't seem to return anything useful as a flag. That is interesting. What would you even... I suppose within one cycle then it might turn up true. So this is working. This system should hopefully... Well, actually, why don't we test it? I'm going to quickly change this. Alt-tab into the code, show it on the screen. So what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of this, because that's not really useful. I think I just want to get rid of this. And I like the style where it's one line of code, you don't... Oh. There we go. I think that's all we have to do here. Save, go back to the game. That'll do. Yes, okay. So it'll list all of the blocks that it's starting down here. We'll have to figure out something for flying vehicles, whether we have a timer or not. Silence it. Okay. So the mining drill should now automatically start every time. Oh. I think yes. Shall we test that? Let's exit to main menu, save. Back here, continue game. And... oh no. This does not work. It's not running. And I hear something clanging down there. Oh, we caught it in the middle of... I'm gonna run this because that's dangerous. Well, this is why I did program it, to keep its state in mind. But the start script didn't work. This worked, though. We are in mode drilling. Oh. And we're mode delivering. Connected. And we empty out all of this stuff. But all the while, this did not run. Should be able to find the blocks. Okay, I think what I have to do is add something that will run every time. Here. And what we'll do is we'll echo. We'll echo the block count, I suppose. Oops. There we go. I'll show the number of blocks, and then we'll see all the blocks. So this should just give me a number every time it runs. One. So I think we need to try that again. Say, oh, what am I doing? Control S for? Okay. Menu save. continue again. That seemed to have ran. So we're back. And is this running down here? Seems to be. Yeah, this is updating. It's working! Right, so we have automatic, well... Ooh! Yeah, no drill. There we go. So we have automatic script starting. That was I was saying. I don't know where I got with what I was saying. I get distracted by debugging all the time. So I didn't want to have timers everywhere starting all my different scripts. It seems like I lose if I do that. It's kind of like, but the scripting blocks should be the programmable blocks should be able to do that themselves. So I'm just having this main one, and this might end up the main computer for like all of the stuff around the base, and then have subsidiary ones for particular tasks like mapping or whatnot. But this one's got just the start script on it now. And it is running. So, good. So, what I actually wanted to do was get this thing fixed or made or something like that. But I have a feeling this is going to clang out on me as soon as I make it. We can only try and see. But I'm not happy with these things, so I'm going to grind them up. And I do hope to get this entirely made. By the end of the episode, but we can only try our best. I don't think something more modest might do me. Kind of, I saw something somewhere. Just kind of had this design coming out to 4, and then perhaps we could just, well, we'll do another one of them. 5, something like that would good. And then paint it, or maybe it's too far down. So 5 like that. Looks like an element on it. I'll see if that grows on me, and we can paint it. Just a modest little addition. Okay, and so yes, I want to get as much of this finished as I can, but one of the things I noticed was this is a rather flat area. And you know what fits in a flat area? Right, and... Ah! Okay, so... Number 8. Let's get this corner piece back on. Yep, then go for a junction. And then what I'm going to do is these tanks. 6. 1, 2, 3. And I think we can also get away with some down here. Oh, that was attached to nothing else. Okay. 6. But we need to be careful. Let's just do 2. There we go. So what we can then do is what we can then do is just have a junction here. Not a junction, but a tube. So, interior. Like that. And that gives a bit of interest on the side there. You are all complaining. Okay. Share neutral tensor on. Share initial tensor on. Share initial tensor on. I'm hoping this will, and I'm listening out for any more fact. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I think that sounds better. I think that might have helped. Okay, so what do I need to do to get this flight worthy? We've got that side done. I much prefer that, and that is a lot more storage. In fact, why don't I fill this up with snow? Well, ice, I suppose. So ice. See how much I can get into here. And if I put ice in here, we have action. Let's see if I go. Okay. Well, they're not filling up. These generators, one of them is going. Are we just running the... There we go, hydrogen engine. And it just ran out. So ice doesn't go very far with these things. Okay, so what do I have to do to finish this? I was tempted, there's a lot of room here to fill with these hydrogen things, but doesn't quite work though. It's going to be awkward to get in there and do all of that, and I feel it probably is a bit too much. But I can certainly aim for this side. There we go. One other thing I wanted to do was... let's take this up and out of the way. So I definitely want to remodel this. But I'm just not sure how. Well, I've got some good ideas, but yeah. Let's just make that certain. There we go. Right. Okay. So yes, one of the reasons I wanted to move the line that comes down here as well. First we have to get these hydrogen tanks on this side. So 8. Let's get the junction. And which one was it? It's that one which lines up with the first battery. That'll be that one. So we'll need number 8. Okay. let's get these tanks on 6. So there and there. And then 1, 2, 3. Right, and then what was it? 6. I believe there was just a like there, 1 block on the bottom here, which I'm not even sure it's gonna stay that block. And then a slope. So we need the sloping ones. That's a double length slope. And then we just need the hinges here. So, number 4. Okay. Number 4. Just you around. Where on earth did I place that? Okay. Right. I should also remember to do inertial, 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 inertial. Then I can get you to go down. Oh. This is a problem, is it not going down? Take the Sharon that's off, yeah. Thought so. Let's see. I keep it there. Oh, I had everything. Okay, so question of the day is, do we move the front one back? We could temporarily put a rotor, well, a hinge power would even do. So 4. Oop. Ooh! I forgot that could happen. This is only temporary. What I'm attempting to do is attach. There we go. So we've got a new attachment point here. And what I can then do is detach that part. I've got it on the wrong side to do this, so is there a way around this? Oh, I think I just rebuild this. It's too much. Goodbye, landing gear. So I kind of wanted that there. That number 5. Yep. And then number 4. What does that look like? I think that actually looks a lot more balanced. Let's try and get this back into place. There we go. So that is the look of the landing gear. I think Yeah, that looks about right. That looks about the center. And we've got ones either side. They'll extend out, so they'll come... Those ones will come under there. That one will come around about there. That'll look fine. And where that means, where do you start? I think you start a little bit too far this side. I would want this to start right there, one block up. So, can we salvage this the way we tried to salvage the other one? To salvage the landing gear. Have a piston, move it along one, and then reattach. I think we can manage something. It might just be easier to rebuild though. And we also need to do the same for this one as well. I think it's easier just to rebuild that entirely. Let's do that. You're next. I love the way it just falls like that. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so where does that come in? It's 2 forwards, so get the wing number 6. And there was actually something else I wanted to... Ooh. That's the bigger wing. How would that look, actually? No, actually, I have them that way, don't I? Put it that way. I think that's too much. Yeah. So we want that one. And about there. There. I also wanted to try number 6. This is probably what it's meant to look like. Like that. See if that looks better. Okay. Yeah. I think that's really kind of what you're meant to do with that thing. Hang on, let's see. Where are my rotors? Yeah, number 9. There we go. Number 7. There we go. Ooh, had everything for that.
Energy critical.
What? I've got everything. And it happens every time that switches on. Well, at least they're pointing in the same direction. Right, get rid of that. Okay. Let's try number 8. Is blast doors. I think I actually do prefer it like that. So, 8. Oops. And let's get rid of all of you. Well, actually, let's compare. I think I actually might like this side, though. Yeah. It actually ties it in together better. Sorry, proper solution. Number 8. There we go. There's the front section. Yeah, oh. And we had this little bit of greebling here, which looks like... It's just a really simple bit of greebling, but I think it might just work. Oops, not that one. Like that. I wonder whether there's something we could just... we'll see. We'll see. I'm always tempted to add more. But I think if we painted it a certain way, it might look quite good. Anyway, this is getting there. Right. There's still... So we've got that. We've got all our landing gear. I think actually... Let's put a lower limit on you. Whoa! Oh. Didn't like something. Oh, let's get rid of this bit. And put that up here. So that's number 5 there. And 5 again. Oh. I think if we tie that in together, we could take that all the way to the front quite nicely. And what would we do? Could we actually do it like something like this? Actually, that might work as well. Then that one, and then we'll just go for 4. Oops, in the way of myself. I'm not sure about the staggered pattern. I think we just... yeah. What we do is 5 and then 4. And then we can carry this onto here. 5. There, that all fits together. I think this needs something on it. We might want to take this line forwards or something a bit. I don't know. But it's the beginnings of something, and the bottom is rather flat. But what did I want to do here? What I want to do... have a nice place for the camera. So which way do we want the camera? Facing like that, I think, so the top is to the front of the vehicle. There we go. There's still a lot to do, but we are getting there. It looks like it's like dancing on 3 legs. So what we want to do is get this nacelle business done, and kind of what I was hoping for. So we want to start it here rather than the other one. So let's see. Should go more straight on, that does help. Well, okay, so we come down slowly, then let's go to number 6. We'll do a couple of these. One. Go to 7 again, so that we can go at a steeper angle. Okay, so we have this arm kind of coming down, and how many blocks is this out? So 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna end up at 5. So that's gonna be right in front of the other thruster. I don't think that's gonna work. I think if we get rid of those 2, it could work though. So yeah, let's really do this. Aha! I think even actually up here, 6. We can use this as like a reinforcement piece. Cool! Then we get our hinge, number 4. And it has to twist that way. So this is lower than... No, hang on. Oh, that's exactly the same height, and we've got 1, 2 blocks in between, and 1, 2 blocks in between. That is exactly the same position, just 1 over. Oh, perfect. Oh, and this will be to the side I want. Unless, can you put a block on this side? I don't know whether you can. Let's do 6. Yeah, unable to place. So, we're on the largest side of a... but it's facing the opposite way. Yeah, no, this has to go. Sorry. Goodbye. Ah, well. I've gotten better at turning those things. Cool. Let's try and... Can I push you? Muddy. So I can copy the design over on that side. Let's get you tilted. And we can also set this to lower limit to 0. Okay. Right. And then we come out. Yeah. So that's sort of zigzag pattern. And then we slope down. Yeah. So that is the bottom end done, because there's not much that goes there. And then from that point on, there is 3 in a row, straight, well, outwards in this case. Oh, where does it line up though? Head's next to the hinge. So 1, 2, 3.
Energy low.
So this is this part here. What we need is number 5. Yeah. We end before we reach this one. And then it goes to half. And then forward facing thrust. So that's not gonna... What have I done wrong here? I must have done something wrong. Because the thrust is gonna hit right here. Or is this time for a little redesign? So that... Oh, that goes over there, even. That goes there. And that goes there. And I think that works. Like that, at least. Oh, we might just miss the jet as well. And then it can be pointed all the way down. Does that look the same as that one? Yeah, kinda. I think that looks a lot more balanced as well. Oh, this is getting awesome. Oh, did that move out one more block? I don't remember. Do we also want this bit here? We'll see. Right, so... Is this just about the last thing to do is fix that thing? I think it's easy enough to build this entire thing. Let's just plug that all in there. Rebuild. And there, and there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the other nacelle. What was that? Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, I think that's just about everything on this ship that it needs to actually fly. I need to do something with the what's my jig? Landing here, but I mean this looks very square on the back. Gonna have to do something there. And I did say about the pedal jumper look that I wanted to go for, an angled bit at the back. I think that might work quite well. Apart from that, I think we've basically got our first ship. But I'm afraid we're gonna have to test it all out, and maybe I definitely think we need to program it before we fly, because we need to control these somehow, even if it's a simple program which does the landing gear, mostly controls them. then at least we have something going for us. But anyway, I think that's a wrap. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!